Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is the cruise ports where passengers would rather stay on the ship than go onto the port itself. Things are changing so much now in the cruise business with new ships coming out all the time. Even ports of call and people's habits are changing. First of all, you gotta get to your cruise ship. That's part of the trouble right there. Long lines at airports, security checks, and everything else. But once you get here, you've kind of reached Shangri-La. No longer are the days where you get on a cruise ship and go to exotic ports of call. Now, the exotic part of the trip is on the ship, from formal dining like the dining room here, or something casual like grabbing a hot dog or a pizza, or enjoying a little bit of a fast food item near the pool, or maybe something like a beautiful restaurant with a view. I mean, these cruise ships today are not like they used to be 20 years ago when they looked like the Love Boat. Don't forget, of course, you gotta have the Starbucks. I mean, you might be on vacation, but you gotta have home with you no matter where you're going, and this is a piece of home that cruisers insist on. Now, here you go. This is what we're talking about. This is a classic look at what a cruise ship has been about for decades. You've got your pool in the middle with the lounging chairs all around it, but look at this. Bumper cars in air-conditioned comfort, ice skating rinks, wall climbing walls, you name it. Here's one of the ports where passengers are not getting off the ship. The story now is upwards of 30% of cruise passengers are not getting off the ship in Nassau. Why? Well, they're just not happy with the hassle of getting off the ship and going into the downtown area. There's nothing to really see. Unless you're on a tour, you're going to run into street fairs like this. You're going to be approached by people who want to sell you legal or illegal items, and you may not really want to hang around this crowd, and more passengers aren't getting off the ship. Same thing in Falmouth in Jamaica. The same thing here. Unless you're on an organized tour, passengers are not getting off the ship. Here's Ocho Rios, another classic example. You can take a tour, but unless you're doing that, they're just not leaving. 20, 30, 40% of passengers are not getting off the ship. Those that do, they end up at places like this, but they become so crowded with a whole bunch of tourists, especially if 2 or 3 ships are in town, it's not a fun experience. Here's what awaits you just outside the walled gates that protect the cruise port area. You're just not wise to go here for a walk. Not hanging out with the locals, just not a wise idea. You're going to stand out like a sore thumb, and they know you don't belong here. And some folks will be nice to you, but some folks won't. Progreso in Mexico, another port that has a few things going for it. Unless you're going to see the Mayan ruins on an organized tour, there is really no need to get off the ship. It is parked way out here at the end of the pier. A lot of folks have just decided, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy the amenities on board the ship. I'm not going to bother seeing the old worn-out town here with some of the homes that look like ruins. I just don't want any part of it. Don't feel safe, especially if you have children. Just no point. Puerto Vallarta, another port that sort of people love and people don't love. The right across the street from the port is a shopping mall, Kmart, Walmart. A lot of beggars here. The old port has seen better days. You've got soldiers with machine guns all around here, so you're safe in the port area, but gosh, step outside, you don't want to be doing it on your own. On board the ship, look at this. You've got your poolside shows. You just never used to have this 20, 30 years ago. This didn't exist. You have private islands now in Labadee and Coco Cay, where you've got total security. You have all the Western conveniences. You have clean bathrooms. Here, the Disney Castaway Key, the children are just enthralled. Mom and Dad can relax. And the kids, of course, are going to have a great time, especially with these ship amenities right here. I mean, come on, surfing on a cruise ship, man, you got to love it. Anyway, that is how things are changing in the cruise game. They're changing quickly, dramatically. There is no standing still. These ships are becoming resorts unto themselves. Even more complex. Join me Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern, Saturdays at 2 Eastern. We talk cruise ships 6 days a week live on my channel. Subscribe to my channel today. Hit that bell notification icon and give me a thumbs up on this video if you like it. Send me a comment and let me know what you think about the changing world of cruise ships. and ports, because more and more ports are having a tougher time of it. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye for now.